Some people differentiate between the Nabi and the Rasool. According to them, Hazrat Yahya was a Nabi, but he wasn't a Rasool. Is there any difference between the two? This question from Germany.
I have many times proved from the verses of the Holy Quran that these two terms are always are found together in a single person. You can't speak of a Nabi who is not a Rasool, and you can't think of a Rasool who is not a Nabi. They go hand in hand together. They're inseparable. And I can prove it from some verses of the Holy Quran. Ahadra sallallahu alayhi wa sallam is mentioned as Khatamun Nabiyyin. If there were Rasools who were not Nabi, was he not their Khatam? He had to be their Khatam. And then the other verse of the Holy Quran says, آمنا باللہ و ملائکتہ و کتبہ و رسلہ لا نفرق بین احد من رسلہ. Does this verse leave out Hazrat Yahya, who was a Nabi but not a Rasool? Evidently, this is wrong. उसमें है रात हमलना वाली.
हाँ जी. कुल्लुन आमना बिल्लाहि व मलाइकतिही.
In the words of Rasulullah sallam, there is another verse which says Kullun amana billahi wa malaikatihi wa kutubihi wa rusulihi la nufarriqu. No, ये नहीं है. यही la nufarriqu baina ahadin min rusulihi. So they do not do tafriq between Rasul, but they do tafriq between Nabiyyin, or this verse does not apply to Nabiyyin. Those, if you study both these verses, this and Ayat Khatam al-Nabiyyin together, the only corollary you can draw is that Nabi and Rasool are the different positions of the same person. They are not separate. Whoever receives a message from Allah, he becomes a Rasool, because he receives a message from Allah. And whoever receives a message becomes a messenger, that is Rasool. And whoever speaks of the future events and prophecies, he becomes a Nabi. So it is impossible to separate the two. There are two different positions of the same person in relation to God. When God speaks to him to convey the message to others, he becomes a messenger. And when he conveys the prophecies which he received from God previously, then he becomes a Nabi. Another very important point which has to be noted is that according to the Holy Quran, Hazrat Isa alayhi salam and Hazrat Yahya are similar in their birth, in their death, everything they are similar. And Hazrat Isa, although he did not bring a new Sharia, is referred to by the Holy Quran as Rasulan ila Bani Israel. So if he was Rasool, Hazrat Yahya had to be a Rasool himself, because God has joined them together as similar to each other. Now you can both come out, and I have still time before the Nawab, so we can discuss this matter there, right?